Hey y'all, it's Friday, May 22nd, 2020. In this video, I'm trying to clear up some confusion. Um well, it seems like the perps want it this way though. Well, as y'all know, I'm homeless on the street. Well, not on the streets right now because I'm in a hotel room, so one lady that's targeted, she I thought mistakenly thought that I told her. It's like I heard how sometimes you'll say something and then the perps will switch up what you said and stuff like that. Like if you try to say something or they might edit or mess stuff up, mess up our communication. So I mean, I tried to get with her personally, and I didn't want to bring this out. But I mean, it's like she put the comments out there, and she falsely assumed. Well, I thought she was, trying to tear me down, and I thought she was trying to falsely accuse me of being dishonest and playing games. But she didn't even help me out financially. But she said she was gonna have God, that she was gonna pray and ask, for God to, give a miracle or whatever. But then she started to assume that I was being dishonest. As y'all know, I've been suffering with the targeting. I've been suffering sleep deprivation, and so it's like I could have sworn I thought I did tell her that and y'all who've been following me, who've been subscribed to me and been watching my videos, who've been keeping up with me, know, but she doesn't know because me and her are both newly subscribed to each other. But I got mad and went off on her because she was assumed that I was being dishonest or whatever, and it seemed like she wanted to put it out there that I'm being dishonest. But I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, So I thought I did, tell her that, so it seems like not only her, but YouTube has been deleting people's comments recently. For a while. So certain questions, I have screenshot certain questions that she asked me had disappeared. So I guess that's another thing that makes stuff more confusing, that certain, like, and now I try to look for the, back at my, because I was mad and I thought she was just trying to tear me down and trying to hinder me from getting financial help from YouTube at first. Like she was encouraging me to go, seek out help. And then she started to assume that I was being dishonest. But, I didn't specify when I was in the hotel room for 2 weeks. But she assumed, and I'm sorry that I ended up being vague. I didn't realize because I really thought that I did put that back in February and back in March that Catholic Charities helped pay for my hotel room for 1 week each, because we were discussing my homeless situation or whatever. Because me making a joke video with the cat, she was trying to say, well, it'd be good if I could have a home to take it to, but I said, well, they don't allow pets here and stuff, so it seemed like a lot of our conversation had been erased from YouTube censoring people and stuff like that, and one of the comments she sent had disappeared and then came, like the next day came back. So as y'all don't know me to be the type of person who scam and be dishonest or anything like that, but she's under the impression that Catholic Charities is paying now. But I thought I remember telling her that they can't. I mean, all that information that I told her would seem like it got erased. You know, and it might be the perps doing it on purpose, because this Kimberly Harper person was, you know, been making a few comments towards me, and I had to tell her, not only her, but a few other people too. It's like YouTube, like, deleting comments. You know, it can be, you know, some people there's, like, some people, like, every comment they send me, I can see it on my inbox on notifications, but then when I go to respond to it, it's gone. YouTube is really fucking with people, you know. So this lady assumed that I told her that Catholic Charities is paying for me now. But, you know, it's like, wait a minute, I thought I remember telling her that it was back in February and back in March that Catholic Charities paid for, you know, me to stay in the hotel room 1 week each, but then not anymore. That they're not helping me anymore because I, you know, couldn't find a place soon enough because landlords playing games or they feel like my income ain't high enough. But, it's like she put it out there on at least 2 or 3 videos, comments that, you know, she trying to, you know, well, maybe because of her false misunderstanding, you know, that I was being dishonest and lying to her, in which I don't do that, you know. So it's like me trying to survive and stuff. I mean, I even show, you know, the food and a couple other videos, the food that I pay for from Dollar Tree, that I'm living off of Dollar Tree. And I'm not that desperate for money or greedy for money. It's just me just trying to survive. And if Catholic Charities was, you know, paying for this hotel room, which they're not, because I'm not at Days Inn, but I'm not saying where I'm at. The perps already know, I guess, but, you know, for my own safety, I'm not gonna, you know, I can't say exactly where I'm at. But Catholic Charity, well, she didn't know this, but now I'm saying that Catholic Charities paid for me to stay at Days Inn Hotel. You know, so I said that, you know, in one of my other videos, that my plan was, you know, for next month, if we could get a stimulus check and me combine that with my Social Security check, if I can get me a permanent place by then, you know. But it's like the idea that, you know, YouTube censoring and deleting some of her questions or comments towards me, it's like, and it's like, I'm pretty sure I did. I thought I remember telling her, and it's like, them censoring the comments is probably what made things, you know, cause this confusion. And the perps are probably sitting there just freaking laughing, you know. And it actually made me feel bad that she thought I was trying to scheme or be dishonest or tell lies, in which I don't do that, you know. I mean, I should show her the videos of the past couple of times that I stayed in the, I mean, I got kind of angry and, like, not lash out at her, but, you know, I'm like, stop why are you twisting my words? Like, I didn't say all this, you know. But now I realize it's kind of looked more like as if it said that, that Catholic Charities had me stay in the hotel room for 2 weeks. But I didn't say it was in this one, you know. So it's like, I thought I remember telling her that this was back in February and March. But it's like, where did those comments go? You know, and so, them manipulating the comments. And, so, if I didn't mention February or March, then I apologize. But, right, and I was trying to tell her on the, I tried to tell her on the, you know, on the comment section that my ear is itching. I try to tell her, you know, I try to say, well, I apologize, you know, that I thought I did tell you all this, but now I'm realizing, I'm looking back at the comments and seeing, you know, if our conversation had been like manipulated. But I said I apologize that I failed to tell you, but which I thought I did. You know that. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of nervous because of my timing is coming up soon. I'm on my phone, not the computer. But I said that I apologize if, you know, if I didn't tell you that that was in the past, that Catholic Charities is not helping me anymore. But at first I pretty much went off because I thought she was trying to tear me down and destroy me and kick me down and try to block me from getting help, you know. But it's like, this kind of, you know, made me feel like losing motivation to write my books and stuff, you know. And I don't know if she saw the other messages. I text her. She's like, remember the conversation we had, and you said that Catholic Charities is helping you for 2 weeks. And so when I try to tell her, like, look at my other comments, she never responded back. So it's like, but she never responded back. But I was trying to tell her, you know, put my phone number out there and say, you know, please call me. So I'm like, this is a misunderstanding. Please call me so we can, you know, try to straighten this out. Like after, and like, because I was mad and said, you know, you twisted my words and you know, you falsely accusing me, and it's like you trying to tear me down or whatever. But I looked back at the comments and I apologized and I said, well, I thought I did. You know, it's such confusion that it seemed like her questions or whatever or comments sent to me, not all of them, but some of them were deleted. You know, and other targeted individuals said they had the same thing, that they had you know, a situation where they post a comment on YouTube and then YouTube censors or deletes it, and then they come back later and then they come back later and see that their comment was put back, you know. And I know that this lady is legitimately targeted, you know, and I wasn't going to do a video, but the only reason why I'm doing this video because it's like she never responded back when I tried to tell her to call me, and I tried to tell her to you know, that I tried to apologize, you know, after I got angry and went off because I thought that she was just trying to deliberately accuse me of something that I didn't do, you know. But I was just trying to talk things out and straighten it out. I mean, my phone number is 504-485-8191. You know, so I mean, I'm pretty sure the perps know my number already anyway. So I mean, I don't put my phone number out here all the time, you know, just like I don't put my payment information up all the time. It's only when I'm financially struggling and on hard times right now. I mean, the extra 3 days, you know, the money I already explained in my other video that the money that was from other people who donated through PayPal is the money that the money through PayPal is how I was able to get the room. And those 3 days, the room is $117.09 with the tax and stuff. But that was what money that people personally gave to me. I wasn't trying to say that Catholic Charities is helping me now. Well, I gotta go because the storage space is filling up on my phone. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.